It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the AFC South. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts, and it's coming up next.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott up here in the booth, and the talk about this game, Brock, is centered, not surprisingly, on a couple of quarterbacks who came through the draft the same year and now in their second seasons here in the NFL.
And it doesn't matter if it's year 2, year 5, year 10, or Tom Brady, like 30 years later. They still remember every guy in their class. And when you look across and you see your peer, you are linked together in that draft. You're also linked together in this league that knows how hard getting any win on any day is. And you want this one against your classmate as much as any.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from Indy. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick, who unfortunately had that rookie season cut short at just 4 games. Good to have him back from Florida, Anthony Richardson.
Well, injury, it robbed all of us, Kate, and I mean all of us, from watching the development of Anthony Richardson. Such an unbelievable, unique skill set. As big and strong as any quarterback in this league. And if he took last year's experience of watching Gardner Minshew, just watching a pro go to work, if he took that experience with his skill set, well, the sky is the limit.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Amani Hooker with the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Taylor. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor breaks the tackle, still going. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be one of the shortest completions I've ever seen on a curl and go. That route's like a fine wine, Kate. It gets better the longer it matures. But that court came out a little early that time, and it was only a small gain.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Taylor scores. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Julius Chestnut to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. And leading them out is their 2nd-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
I would argue the NFL today is populated with some of the best athletes playing quarterback we have ever seen, and Will fits into that mold. He's big, he's strong, and man, did he have a breakout debut with 4 touchdown passes a year ago in his opener. The challenge was the consistency, and that was for the entire team. He's hoping year 2 and getting on that rookie experience can help him take that next step.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Right back to Pollard. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Levis. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on fourth down to in turn send a punt away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Colts will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Arden Key there for the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Richardson on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Levis from the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They give to Pollard from the gun. Through the 2nd level at the 40. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They'll run here following the penalty, and the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. And we really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Caught by Pollard. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. Now this is a beauty of a kick. It's headed out of bounds. No chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. The Colts ready to take the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Monty Hooker with the tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 27. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a handoff to Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Taylor. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's a handoff for Taylor. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pittman's got it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
for it. It's an option right. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Taylor. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just a yard, so now it's 2nd and goal. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Colts with a chance to add to their lead. Another shot for Taylor. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Tajay Spears. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Throwing now on 1st down. Levis. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Akine. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Levis throwing again. Okonkwo brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Levis here on 1st down. That throw finds Okonkwo. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll throw it again. Has it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. They are throwing it again. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. We're to the halfway point from Indianapolis with the Colts out in front at the break. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. We saw former rushing champ Jonathan Taylor be a big-time factor in that first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Spears. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Levis has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Levis. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Levis. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Levis from the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Levis now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Levis back to throw. That's brought in by Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Josh Downs to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's got Pierce. And that's good for a gain of 5. Chidobe, Awuzie, and they're on the tackle. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. A run here with Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Receiver in motion, headed right. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. On target to Downs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. This set of downs starts with an option right. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Takes off right out of the read option. Juke the defender. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Chestnut on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Levis to the air now. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Second and 3 now. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Levis. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Levis throwing again on second down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Third down, 1 yard to go. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. Third and a lone yard coming up. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And they bring him down around the 34. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Levis. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So the Titans left with a 4th down, and we're going to see Nick Folk after the try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Downs on the return. And look at this return. And the work's already half done thanks to that return. They're taking over at midfield. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Option give to Taylor. He breaks the tackle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Taylor again. Flies past the first, inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He keeps it and takes off. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. They go again with Taylor. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot. Oh, they're going for it on an option play left. And they take this in for the score. The Colts have likely locked up the win right there. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 18. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Chestnut on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
2nd and 6 now. He's on the move. He'll try and run this. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. Looks like he stayed in as well. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Titans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
To throw again on second down, Levis. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Levis throwing again. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Gotta hurry this to the line. From the 20 on 2nd down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's spending so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Still one more in their pocket to use. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Levis from the shotgun. Has it in close. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now, they're left with 4th and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous...
Put the body on the line for his team. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans make it an 11-point ball game. They'll time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And that's covered up by the Colts, and that should be our final highlight from this one. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Colts in a victory formation as they kneel it down. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.